is Jack Ma with Jack Ma Real Estate Group at Century 21 Master in Walnut. Thank you for watching this episode of Real Estate Made Simple. Quarter 1 has been officially behind us, and it's pretty crazy to think that we have been into this pandemic for more than 1 year already. And what's even more crazy is that the real estate market has been sizzling hot except for the first few weeks when the pandemic just happened. As of April 1st, the numbers for March were in, we saw a 17% increase in the home value in the last 12 months. And normally, housing market appreciate about 4% each year. So essentially, we have seen 4 years worth of appreciation is just one single year. And it's a pandemic year. How crazy is that? And of course, the primary driver for this appreciation is historic low interest rate and historic low supply. And this discrepancy in supply and demand really dominate the real estate market despite a weaker economy. So the question is, what's next? Well, one thing worth noting is that we saw the inventory numbers home for sale in the market increase for the very first time since May of 2020. And this is actually pretty normal since we are now in March, beginning of the real estate hot seasons. So every year there are more homes being released to the market for sale during this time between March and August, and that number usually peak around June. Another major factor will be how fast we open the world post-pandemic. During the pandemic, there were a lot of homeowners that are reluctant to list their house for sale. They're just simply afraid for people to walk through their house. And as the world opens up, more and more sellers are going to be more comfortable putting their home on the market. Thus, we're definitely going to see a surplus of home being released into the market moving forward. And essentially, the market is going to cool down just a little bit. So is the price going to drop? Absolutely not. The discrepancy between the supply and demand is just so huge that even with this increase in supply, we're simply going to see the market slow down. The appreciation is just going to get smaller and slower. So if you're on the fence about selling your house, we may have seen the peak of the seller's market, but it's still a very, very good time to sell your home. And if you're a buyer, definitely take advantage of the market now before the interest rate and the price continue to go up. So hopefully you'll find this message useful, and if any questions, feel free to reach out. If you like this video, comment below and shoot me a message. I can always be reached at 909-324-8584. Thank you very much for watching.